how I learned to start saying no. In the distant past, I was a naive 19-year-old. I had just finished my first year of college and was looking forward to all of the summer plans I'd been making with friends, both new and old. Something I didn't immediately pick up on, but now remember very clearly, is that while most of the people I met in college could drive, most of my old high school pals could not, or would not. It became clearer and clearer as the days turned into weeks, turned into months. Meeting up with college friends, we'd simply meet somewhere. Maybe someone might need a ride if their vehicle was in the shop. However, meeting up with high school friends, I had to drive around town picking them up. I'd get complaints about the order I picked them up, or suggestions that I should get rid of my reliable sedan and get some giant 7-seater SUV. The worst one of them all was a girl. She was pretty enough that I was sure I wasn't good enough for her. Low self-esteem back in the day, I'm better now. But she was insistent on spending time with me. She would often reward me for driving her, and her friends, around with small displays of affection, enough to keep me hooked. I didn't even notice how often she would suggest we change our plans. Sure, we could do that, but wouldn't it be more fun if we got the girls and went to the show? Oh, and can you pay for us all? I was naive, and I let it go on longer than I should have. Canceling plans for her, going car shopping with her, where she, of course, wanted me to buy something enormous and brand new that I could in no way afford. The first event that started to force my eyes open was a birthday party. I had the same birthday as another guy in the friend group, and he pitched the idea that we have a joint party. I was excited to agree to it. It would be the very first time I've ever had a birthday party. He set up the Facebook event and invited all our friends. He suggested a potluck-style event and had people sign up with what they'd want to bring. Pack of soda, bucket of chicken, a big dish of someone's mom's mac and cheese. I agreed to bring the cake and paper plates, napkins, and cups. I pick up the other birthday boy, we get to his church basement and set up. People start showing up, and they have nothing they agreed to bring. They'd come in, give him a gift, and then ask where the food was. My co-host pleads with me. Please go pick up some stuff really quick. I'll pay you back with my next check, I swear. I start calling places and set out, returning in 30 minutes with 2 buckets of chicken and sides, a couple pizzas, and 2 family-sized Chinese entrees and fried and white rice. It turned into immediate complaints. You got X pizza when I like Y. You should have gotten chicken from this other place. Accusations rolled off their tongues, telling me I ruined his birthday party. I told them it was my birthday too. My name is on the cake. The one person I'm still friends with went to the gift pile and sorted through it. 2 for me, 37 for the other guy. Of the 2 for me, 1 was from my friend, the other from the girl I'd been chauffeuring around. I left, feeling a mix of depressed and embarrassed. My relationship with that group of people became increasingly distant. Someone sent me screenshots from their group chats agreeing I ruined the party by bringing the wrong food and making it about me. The only thing I was good for was being a shuttle. Angry, I asked the girl if that's all I was. A free ride. She insisted that of course I wasn't. She has me pick her up all the time because she likes spending time with me. But it wasn't long before she made the request. She wanted me to take her to the airport for an early flight, and she would need to be there at around 3 a.m. I asked if I was just taking her. She tells me yes. Her other friends are going too, but their parents or boyfriends were dropping them off. I pull up at the agreed-upon time, and out of her door walk 7 girls in total, complete with luggage. She stomps up to me and demands to know why I'm driving my sedan. I remind her she told me I was just taking her. She huffs that plans change, so I need to go rent a van real fast. She repeats to me, "Make it fast. You're embarrassing me right now in front of my friends." It was that moment where something finally clicked for me. I drove away, shut off my phone, and went to bed. When I woke up, I had several angry text messages and voicemails, as well finding myself tagged in some very angry Facebook posts. They had ended up missing their flights, so I started deleting people, blocking numbers. I was starting to feel like a new man. It didn't take very long after that for people who were present at the disappointment of a birthday party to start sheepishly contacting me, trying to throw other people under the bus and play things off as a misunderstanding, all to ask me for rides or favors. My first few times saying no included excuses, work, school, family things. But pretty quickly I even dropped that, only saying no, sorry, I can't help. I started losing friends, eventually even deleted my accounts. It was a freeing experience. That's the story of how I learned to say no, and in doing so, excuse myself from an entire friend group of choosing beggars for whom nothing I ever did was good enough.